Hello friends and welcome to the Seize the Mains initiative that we have started to help you better write your answers, right? So mains answer writing practice ke liye we have started this initiative where we provide you one question each day to write on the current affairs issue. So now the question for today is discuss the geostrategic relevance of ASEAN for India. Discuss the geostrategic relevance of ASEAN for India and enumerate the challenges faced by India in achieving the full potential of its cooperation with the ASEAN region. Write the answer in 15 marks or 250 words. Right. Now again, as I emphasize in all the lectures, that you have to address each and every part of the question. So first let's see what are the different parts of this question. Firstly, it asks you about discussing the geostrategic relevance of ASEAN for India. So ये आपके आंसर का फर्स्ट हेडिंग फर्स्ट पॉइंट होगा, right? Then enumerate the challenges faced by India. Challenges faced by India in achieving the full potential of the relation. Challenges becomes your second part of the question. राइट. सो बेसिकली इस क्वेश्चन में आपके दो पार्ट्स हैं. आपको आसियान की रेलेवेंस फॉर इंडिया डिस्कस करनी है, जियो स्ट्रैटेजिक रेलेवेंस, एंड देन यू हैव टू डिस्कस द चैलेंजेस दैट आर लिमिटिंग इंडियाज कोऑपरेशन विद आसियान. राइट. सो इस आंसर को इस क्वेश्चन को आप इन दो पार्ट्स में आंसर करेंगे. स्टार्टिंग विद द इंट्रोडक्शन. सो आप क्या कर सकते हैं, यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फॉलो द नॉर्मल रूल्स. That is introduction, body, conclusion. Now these headings you are not required to make in the answer. This is just for explanation purpose. So यहाँ आप introduction लिखेंगे. Body में आपकी दो headings बनेंगी. जो question में दो parts पूछे गए हैं उसी पे आपकी headings बनेंगी. First heading will be geostrategic relevance of ASEAN for India. ये आपकी फर्स्ट हेडिंग बन जाएगी. सेकेंड हेडिंग चैलेंजेस फॉर इंडिया विद रिगार्ड टू आसियान. राइट. शॉर्ट में हमने उसकी हेडिंग बना ली है, पूरा क्वेश्चन तो नहीं लिखेंगे. राइट. सो ये दो आपके क्वेश्चन में हेडिंग होनी ही होनी चाहिए. नाउ इंट्रोडक्शन के लिए हाउ कैन यू इंट्रोड्यूस द क्वेश्चन आंसर, आई मीन, सो आप ब्रीफली इसको समराइज कर सकते हैं दैट द आसियान रीजन that is located at the heart of Indo-Pacific has gained lot of geostrategic relevance for the world including India, but India has thus to leverage the potential, India has made various efforts, but still there are a number of challenges that need to be addressed, right? And then you can start writing your answer with the first heading, geostrategic relevance of ASEAN. Geostrategic relevance of ASEAN for India. बेसिकली आपको आसियान का सिग्निफिकेंस डिस्कस करना है इंडिया के साथ. इंडिया की इंटरनेशनल स्ट्रैटेजी में, इंडिया की फॉरेन पॉलिसी में, इंडिया के नेशनल इंटरेस्ट इंश्योर करने में हाउ कैन आसियान प्ले अ इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल फॉर इंडिया. राइट. सो अब इसमें आप वेरियस पॉइंट्स लिख सकते हैं. आसियान प्रोवाइड्स आसियान इज़ एट दी, जैसे हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया है, आसियान इज़ एट द हार्ट और ऑफ योर इंडो पैसिफिक. सो टू लीवरेज द resources of Indo-Pacific, especially the South China Sea, India should interact with ASEAN, right? India can leverage the huge market of ASEAN. ASEAN has a huge population that can provide a large market for Indian products. In that way also it is relevant for India. India can boost its trade with ASEAN and get the benefits. India can push its investments towards ASEAN and get good returns. In that way also it is important. India can achieve the objectives of Act East policy, the policy that is focused on increasing India's connectivity with the Southeast Asian regions, that can be realized by interacting with ASEAN. Then Northeast India's development can be achieved by interacting well with ASEAN countries, right? So there are a number of such advantages, benefits that ASEAN is providing us in economic sphere, in strategic sphere, in our domestic affairs. So you can mention all of these merit points within the geostrategic relevance of India, right? Now what are the challenges that are limiting the full potential of the relationship? The challenges are lack of connectivity of India with these countries. जब कनेक्टिविटी ही नहीं होगी तो ट्रेड कहाँ से मूव करेगा? आप जो इन्वेस्टमेंट्स करना चाहते हैं, हाउ विल दैट मूव? फाइनेंशियल कनेक्टिविटी इज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्ड, right? Then you want to trade not just in goods, you also want to send your youth, that is you want to trade in services also, but for their movement also you need facilitation, you need connectivity. So connectivity of all the forms, railways, roads, waterways, financial यानी कि banking and all, and then digital, all of it is required to leverage the full potential that India is intending to get from Asian region, right? So connectivity is the key, right? Then second challenge is heavy Chinese influence on these countries. These countries are under heavy influence of China. They share common borders with China, maritime borders, territorial borders. Then they are also dependent on lot of funds that are coming from China. So it is not possible for these countries to act, in ways that China may not like, right? So in that way, Chinese influence in this region is again a big challenge for India. And finally, lack of financial capacity. ऐसे इंडिया के पास इतना पैसा भी नहीं है रीजन में इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए, सो दैट इज़ अगेन अ चैलेंज. सो ये वेरियस चैलेंजेस आप मेंशन कर सकते हैं इन योर बॉडी पार्ट, राइट? नाउ व्हाट कैन बी द कंक्लूजन? In the conclusion to this answer, you can write the way forwards, the steps that India can take to ensure that positive developments in the relationship happen. So what can be those way forwards? Focusing on 3 C's, that is commerce, culture and connectivity. Most of all, India can also collaborate with other like-minded countries and bigger economies, collaborate with like-minded and big economies like Japan, Australia, right, to deliver the required funding to this area, to interact with this area, to reduce their dependence on China. ठीक है? So आप इस तरीके से कुछ वे फॉरवर्ड दे के कंक्लूड कर सकते हैं दैट द रीजन हैज़ लॉट ऑफ रेलिवेंस फॉर इंडिया. The region is geostrategically relevant for India. For leveraging the full potential, India needs to address the challenges, work on the 3 C's, that is culture, commerce and connectivity, and India can also join hands with bigger economies like Japan and Australia, USA also, or France also, right? All the countries that have interest in this Indo-Pacific region and the South China Sea, India can collaborate with them to achieve its objectives with regard to ASEAN, right? That is how briefly you can conclude. So इस तरीके से आपको आंसर इस क्वेश्चन का लिखना है. राइट द आंसर, पोस्ट इट ऑन द वेबसाइट, यू विल गेट इट evaluated. Try to write the points on these lines, right? I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching.